Hey, did you know that the Amazon rainforest makes up 20% of the Earth's oxygen? No, bud, sorry. Let's talk about that though. Let's stop and think about how oxygen is really made. In photosynthesis, we start with our chloroplast. In our light reactions, we are going to have our grana, and our grana is made up of thylakoids. Let's look at what specifically the thylakoid does. Here in the thylakoid, we take in light and we take in water. The thylakoid, once this photoprocess 2, becomes charged by light, it's got all these pigments inside, and when it becomes charged, these pigments are jumping up with energy. As you can see here, marked here, they're going to jump up with energy. When it jumps up with energy, it's going to steal these electrons from H2O. So what happens is now we have molecular oxygen and we have 2 hydrogen. Oxygen and these 2 hydrogen atoms come down here to ATP synthase. Here in ATP synthase, we're going to take those 2 hydrogen and we are going to make ATP, and we are going to have molecular oxygen. What happens in the rest of this cycle with our 2 electrons is they are going to go up with the pigments, and they're going to go through a complex, and then they're going to go up with the pigments again, because here is photoprocess 1 where they're going to get charged again, and then we're going to come back down and we are going to go to the NADPH complex, where it is going to hop on NADPH, which is an electron carrier. Here at the light independent cycle, I have drawn the Calvin cycle. It is shown as a Ferris wheel because in the light independent cycle, we have a molecule who is going to act as a Ferris wheel seat. This molecule is going to ride the Ferris wheel, and whenever he sees a passenger, he's going to take him up. So this molecule is called RUBP. RUBP sees carbon dioxide and it takes them through this process. It is going to use ATP to make ADP, and it's going to use the electron carrier NADPH, and it's going to take that hydrogen as well. From that, it's going to make 2G3P, which are the 2 makeups of CH2O. This CH2O is sugar, and by making sugar, we have all of our stages of photosynthesis complete. That's a lot of work. How does it ever get anything done? I don't get it. It's a lot of work, but imagine 390 billion trees doing it at the same time. At the least, that's not even counting the hundreds of other plants that there are. So I am right, it does make a lot of oxygen. You're kind of right, it only actually makes about 10% of the Earth's oxygen, and all of that oxygen is used in the Amazon rainforest, because that's how many animals live there. Okay, you're still blowing my mind. What's even crazier is if you take in the ocean for account, it makes up at least 50% of the Earth's oxygen, and it's all used there. Oxygen is made in numerous amounts everywhere, and it's all used everywhere because we have so many living organisms on this Earth. It's kind of crazy.